Hey everyone, welcome back to Form Therapy. This is the Culture Study. I'm the channel's video producer and your host. You can call me PD. And today we are checking out Madness by ASTRO's MOONBin&SANA. Based on the title alone, I'm already suspicious that this might be just as thrilling as the previous comeback they had. That was nuts. So let's just, without further ado, get into it. Before we do, real quick, let's promote our Patreon first. We don't make money doing these reactions, but if you enjoy them and you want to see some more, you can consider visiting our Patreon. Our Patreon allows us to do this full time here on YouTube. So if you want to keep seeing more of these and you want to see some more bonus content, consider visiting the Patreon. We have idol variety content, listening parties, bonus drops to live stages, dance practices, K-drama and anime reactions, and more. So if you want to check that out, come join us. Of course, you don't have to support us monetarily if you don't want to. You could always just hit the like button down below and also just, subscribe down below. We'd appreciate it. All right, let's get into the video. This is Madness by MOONBin&SANA, ASTRO's MOONBin&SANA, and this is your form of therapy. Oh my God! Why is this song so sensual? Oh my goodness! Ooh. Whoa, that's pretty. Whoa! 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 Oh, this beat is sick. Also, Sana is killing it. Holy shit! Oh my God! Oh my God! That spin was incredible. Oh my God! What is going on? Oh man! Sana! Yo! Oh man, I love that part. Woo. Whoa. Whoa. Oh my God.
Just take it there. Now we're gonna fade out, I said now there's no way out, 나를 닮아버린 널 테니 Don't you want it?
Yo, hold on, there's 20 more seconds. All right. I love that song way more than I thought I was going to. And it is because the song is dope. It's definitely easily my favorite Moonbin and Sana title track out of all their promotional releases. Also, by the way, is Dark and Sexy like just their permanent concept? I didn't know that, but I that's 3 in a row. So I mean, I guess, right? I'll be more prepared next time now that I know it's like a permanent thing. But they did an amazing job. They really did, because it's not just that was cool, but it's the work they put in. I don't ever use the terms oversold often, but Moonbin and Sana really oversold. Both of them really hit the dancing a little bit harder. They danced it a little bit wilder. They really brought this concept to life. They didn't just half-ass it, but they didn't also just do it well. They really, it was a very rich music video. Conceptually, it was very rich. The set design, their outfits, the editing, the direction. On every end, they really made an amazing music video and an amazing comeback. There's like no department of any part of the music video that feels cheap, looks cheap, or could have used more effort. It's like they really put out a stellar video. I would say, let's see here. Let's skip over. All right. So what I would say surprised me the most was Sana. I have been getting into Sana more, and I think quite literally, Sana was the one member that I just really didn't know that well in ASTRO, and I did actually start slowly getting interested in him because of the Moonbin and Sana unit. Now, I never really fully got into him. I did watch his appearance on Running Man recently with him, Moonbin, and Rowoon, I think, and I actually got to know more. I thought he was great. But that's not the only reason why I took notice of him. I think he was just really dancing harder, shaking harder. So was Moonbin. I can't discredit him either, but I just thought Sana was actually kind of my favorite. He kind of really nailed like the sort of madness aspect, sort of like the going like crazy aspect of it. And the dancing too. The dancing is so tasty. They do it so fluidly, but with a lot of power and so sharp. That spin was beautiful. Something I'm looking for. Right there. I think that was probably my favorite scene from Sana right there. Now for Moonbin, my favorite part is coming up. God, I love those movements. Man. Wow, this set is really cool. This LED tube with the light coming up. That's really dope. That's my favorite part, especially the way he does like the dance of it, like the. In fact, I think there's a better look in the first pre-chorus. Oh no, it's him. Maybe it's the. No, I guess they only do it twice. I think my favorite part in the video, though, now that's my favorite Moonbin line, but my favorite part in the video, some of my favorites, is definitely this scene right here where Moonbin is just going ham on this ice block. I think the way they shot it is really what makes it actually my favorite scene. So they do a lot of this strobing effect with like bringing in like the white and blue LEDs. And like I think like the kind of the flashing, like frantic nature of it is what really gets me. It really sells the excitement of this song. Oh. But I think okay. This is also, oh my god, what are the looks that they are giving me? Here's also the thing. It was specifically this look. It was this look from Sana. very, very, very rarely do I go, wow, he's cute. Like he's really cute. Like he's actually like cute. Like he looks so good. Like I'm a Moonbin fan, but I think my MVP goes to Sana for this one. He really shocked me. Oh, sorry. Whew. That transition was nuts. Fuck. This is what I love. You know, this is what I love about Moonbin, and I think what he and Sana excels at in the songs well differently. Sana, I think, is really good at the fluidity, and he really adds like that kind of like the sort of the weird nature to it. The madness has like that kind of like very Tim Burton sort of Tim Burton, but like sexy, fashionable Tim Burton sort of a vibe to it. And I feel like he really his long frame and the way he fluidly moves really kind of adds to like the slickness of it. But Moonbin adds the power, like he like bam, and the way they edited that too. That was, I think, 3 shots. So that's a cut right there, as you can see, and you see the way like Moonbin just throws his neck now, and then the camera here adds in the camera amplifies, dramatizes the effect even more by suddenly zooming in real quick. But as you can see, it's like half a second. They move in like it's like a half a second, and then one shot of like where he falls, basically the shot 3 where he falls, and then the shot we land on. So 3 shots real quick, but then even that shot where they land on is a bunch of strobing lights, which still, like, while they're not editing and still not cutting, it still feels like it's keeping the effect going. So they're like orchestrating this really, really well, or directing really, really well. Oh, the choreo is so dope. I actually really like how they're shooting them off center. Woo! That's why. I see that. So notice this shot of Moonbin when he's dancing right here. Typically, I think how you would imagine this shot is he's looking straight at the camera, but they have him specifically over here, and they're shooting him at an angle from the top too. See, that's what you would typically expect, going right in front of his face, but they use that only for emphasis and effect. So while being in front of them is the typical K-pop way to shoot a music video, they shot it to the side so that when they do put you in front of him, you go, "Oh my God, Moonbin!" They're like editing this so that you react like that. Wow. And then it also, like, notice there's a lot of like these, besides the one of him sitting, none of them are like perfectly like symmetrical. They're all like, there's a lot of different spatial work going on in the shot. And then the cut to this Y right here, then that's why it suddenly looks so dramatic all of a sudden, because they had all these like different weird angle shots, one after the other, and then all of a sudden just dramatic, wide, perfectly symmetrical shot. Like, what? And then it's shot. I love his voice too. I never really appreciated Sana's singing. Oh, dude. I love that move he does right here. Like this. Oh, it's like a running to the bah. He could murder me. Ooh. Wow. 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 Yes. Yes, boy. Ooh. Ooh, I love that shot. How did they why did that look so delicious? Ooh. The camera went right into his hand. The cameraman basically ran up at him. It wasn't even like a smooth shot. It was a handheld shot. I'm gonna rewatch it constantly. Oh, you know what they're... Something I noticed about the set design of this. First of all, I didn't get too into it because I don't think there's much to talk about, but that set is cool. Like the gooey like venom spiderweb thing looks amazing. I didn't want to obviously not shout it out. It looks incredible with the red light. Looks amazing. But I actually want to point out some intricate like small little things. So they're adding smoke into the shot into the foreground, but also I realized they're dancing on like gravel, so it looks like they're in a cave. I mean, it already looked like a cave, but they have actual little pebbles. So I noticed that like that's what also gives it that intensity. Like you can literally see that shot, like Sana literally kicked some stones, you know? That's something you almost like rarely see in videos. Maybe dancing in some water, but oh, that was nuts. Wow, the way Moonbin locks in. Ugh, wow. Video 10 out of 10. Incredible. My favorite Moonbin&SANA music video and song. Yeah. As much as I really enjoyed their previous one, I say previous one because I don't remember the title. As much as I really enjoyed it, and I did listen to it quite a bit afterwards, I haven't listened to it a bit since, and it didn't have that same kind of that same pop flavor that Madness has. I think it's really that electro element that really gives it that fun dance beat. Like for me, I just listen to a lot of dance music and I listen to a lot of electronic music. And so this was right on my alley. And once again, dark and sexy, but still manages to do it in like a different way. It is in a way very gross, but still sexy at the same time. Like the walls kind of look like a very black, like onyx interpretation of like Vecna's home in Stranger Things. It's like kind of gross, like the glistening and stuff like that. But at the same time, it like really adds like a very moody atmosphere. You can tell like they're serious about this shit. It's really well done, guys. With that said, I'm gonna give the song a 11 out of 10. I've been dishing out a lot of 11 out of 10s today. I'm not being generous. I'm just being accurate and truthful. This is personally, I mean, it's it's so addictive, and it has the video. This is something a lot of K-pop videos do not have nowadays. For my personal tastes, I don't think it has. I don't think a lot of videos have a lot of replay value nowadays. They do a lot of cool videos and cool sets and cool stuff, but directing a video, making it like kind of like a movie that you want to rewatch over and over and over. Not just because you want to support the director or you want to support the actor in the movie, but because god damn, it was directed amazingly. And I think Madness was directed amazingly. It has that infinite replay value, I think, that I will always watch this. I will always, if it's on, I will stop to watch it and I will actively seek it out to watch it myself. I rarely do that with music videos, especially doing the job that I do. You guys have to understand, I film up to 50 to 60 hours of content a month. And so it's a lot of stuff. And so I do have to like not watch or rewatch everything that I don't obsessively love, basically. I have to be very picky in my life with that. But and unfortunately, some Moonbin&SANA, well, the last one I did listen to and watch again for a little bit, but I think Madness has sort of like a stamp of approval of like, I think I'm going to listen to this for the rest of my life. Like I always go back to like a good old like ASTRO Breathless, you know, that's a song I'm going to listen to for the rest of my life. Maybe not every year, maybe like once in a while, but you know, there are certain songs, and I think Madness, both the video and the song, reaches that point for me for their subunit title tracks. So, yeah, amazing. Guys, would love to know, what did you think of Madness by Astro's Moonbin&SANA? Please let me know in the comments down below. Of course, you don't have to support me monetarily if you don't want to. You could always Oh, wait, I didn't even say the monetary part. You can visit us on Patreon. We have bonus content over there. But as I said, you don't have to support us monetarily if you don't want to. You can just hit the like button down below. You can leave a comment and subscribe over here. We're going to have a button for you. Check out our other videos over here, and we'll see you next time. Bye, guys.